Hi there, let me teach you how to greet people in Ndebele. So you notice that greeting is more than just saying hello, hi, right? I want you also to be able to ask, how are you? And also be able to respond to say, I'm fine or I'm not fine today. Things like that, all right? So there's a common mistake that beginners make in that initial conversation. I'm going to be teaching you how not to say that, how to avoid that mistake, right? And then there are also special greetings we use in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. So I want you to get your Ndebele greetings right in this lesson. So let's get started. Let's start with the most common greeting, which is Sakubona. That's how you say greetings in Ndebele. That's how you say hello, or literally greetings. Okay, so now what do you say when someone says to you, Sakubona? You respond and say, Yebo. All right, Sakubona, Yebo. And then after that, normally they'll then say, Unjani. So unjani means, how are you? And the response is ngiyaphila, or the most common response we normally use. Ngiyaphila, which means I am well, I'm doing fine. All right. And then, if you're talking to two or more people, you don't say sakubona, you now say salibonani. That is the plural form of greetings ngesindebele. So, salibonani, the people also respond yebo. And then you say linjani. All right. So instead of unjani, unjani is for one person, you're now saying linjani. And the response is siyaphila. Okay. If it's you, you're responding on behalf of other people, you also say siyaphila. Angisho. So the mistake here is the mistake, especially for people that speak Shona when they begin to speak Ndebele. When you say sakubona, they say ngiyaphila. I've experienced this a couple of times. So my understanding is that in Shona, the most common greetings is makadi, which is literally a question, how are you? And so I guess you would be used to saying makadi tiripo, where it's straight to how are you? I'm fine. But in Ndebele, if you do that, you're going to block the flow of the conversation, because when I'm saying sakubona, I'm not yet asking how are you, right? So don't immediately say ngiyaphila. Also, don't respond to sakubona with sakubona. We don't normally do that, right? So sakubona, go with yebo. Then when I say unjani, now you can say ngiyaphila, or angizwa kuhle, I'm not feeling well, or ngiyagula, I'm sick. All right, but first, initially you would have said yebo. That's how we normally do it ngesindebele. All right, now another question I get is, do I say salibonani to elderly people? And the answer is yes. Salibonani is like a form of respecting an elderly person. We address them in plural form. Okay, so you can say this to your grandfather, salibonani khulu. To your grandmother, salibonani gogo. Mother, salibonani mama. Salibonani baba, to your father. Or to someone, an elderly woman or an elderly man that you want to respect. Okay, salibonani malume. Greetings, uncle. Salibonani babagazi. Babagazi is aunt ngesindebele. Right. So sometimes you want to greet people that you live with or people that you see all the time, right? So sakubona, you can't keep using it. You use sakubona for someone you're seeing for the first time or someone that you don't normally see, right? But for people that you live with, you want to say in the morning, uvuke njani. That's how you say good morning in Ndebele. It literally means, how did you wake up? Uvuke njani. And the response is ngivukile or ngivuke kuhle. If you are talking to two or more people, livuke njani. Good morning. How did you wake up? And they respond and say sivukile or sivuke kuhle. Right? People normally like to use sivukile even if you're talking to one person. I guess they'll be responding for their entire family or something like that. But yeah, it's all good. You can say sivukile, you can say ngivukile, answering just for yourself. In the afternoon, you are going to say uchona njani, which means how is your day going, or literally how are you spending your day? Uchona njani. All right? The response to that is ngiyachona. And then two or more people, lichona njani. And the response is siyachona. Okay, again, do the same thing with an elderly person. Lichona njani baba? Lichona njani mama? How is your day going? Okay. In the evening, there is a slight difference between the evening and the afternoon greeting. Here is what you say. You say uchone njani. This is now past tense. You are now saying, how did your day go? Uchone njani instead of uchona njani. Even the way you say it like I'm doing, all right? In the afternoon, uchona njani. In the evening, uchone njani. All right? And then what do you say to a number of people in the evening? You say lichone njani. Angisho, lichone njani. Right, the response chonile. Angisho, or ngichonile. Sichone kuhle. Ngichone kuhle. Those are the responses in the evening. Right. Then at night time, here is what you will say in isiNdebele. Ulale kuhle. What does that sound like? Ulale kuhle. It means sleep well. All right? How about to two or more people? Lilale kuhle. Sleep well to two or more people. All right. Then it's why even in the morning sometimes you say ulale njani. In the morning you can ask someone. Remember, in the greeting, you don't want to be stuck in the first line. So sometimes you can be like to someone, sakubona, yebo, ulale njani. You're now asking them, how did you sleep? And they respond, angilele kuhle. And you also respond, kuhle lokho. That's nice, that's good, right? So you want to be able to confidently have that initial conversation and keep progressing, advancing your Ndebele, right? So at night, what do you say to two or more people? Lilale kuhle, sleep well. So those are your Ndebele greetings, and I hope they're making sense. Let me know if you have any questions, and let me see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.